as far as shapes and drawings and stuff. It is also very easy to mess up right here. Um, I I've had two complaints on my Etsy about hearts looking like uh, butts, and I was like, okay, and a heart does kind of look like a butt, and it may be because of the way that I ship it too, because when I fold these, uh, they're the way that it's folded. If you open it a certain way, it, it looks like a butt just staring right at you. It may have been my fault for doing that, but yeah, it's a heart. We want it to be heart shaped. So right here, there ends up being quite a bit. And sometimes what I'll do is, in order to make this curve, I'll bring this up rather than keep it flat. Because when it's flat, then there's just too much material right here. And trying to get this all to line up gets very difficult as we tie it. And it same on both sides. Sometimes it can be hard to do the center a little bit, kind of over exaggerate. But what we're going to do is we're going to pleat all the way around. So you're going to make a pinch, and you're going to pinch all the way, all your pleats. So I got about 2/3, 3/4 of an inch here, probably about 3/4 of an inch. We'll do pretty well. And so we're going to make sure that this purple line is lined up straight as we tie it. And as we get farther, it may start to go a little bit because this curve can be a little tough. Like while the heart is a very simple design as far as shapes and drawings and stuff, it is also very easy to mess up right here. I've had two complaints on my Etsy about hearts looking like butts, and I was like, okay, and a heart does kind of look like a butt, and it may be because of the way that I ship it too, because when I fold these, they're the way that it's folded. If you open it a certain way, yeah, it's a heart. We want it to be heart shaped. So right here, there ends up being quite a bit. And sometimes what I'll do is, in order to make this curve, I'll bring this up rather than keep it flat. Because when it's flat, then there's just too much material right here. And trying to get this all to line up gets very difficult. And so what you want to do is you want to make it easier on yourself. And so if you being quite also very easy to, we're going to pleat all the way around. So you're going to make a pinch, and you're going to pinch. Also very easy to mess up right here, staring right at you. It's flat, then there's just too much. Fold this here and see how rather than keep it flat, because when it's flat, then there's just too much material right here, and trying to get this all to line up gets very difficult. And so what you want to do is you want to make it easier on yourself. And so if you need to make a mountain, need to make a hill over here, whatever, see how tall my fold is here, and see how much bigger it is over here. It's about 2 inches over here, where right here is about 3/4 to 2/3 of an inch or so. It seems to be about my nice fold that I like to do. And actually now after that fold, it's just got even taller. So, all right. So you're going to make sure to hold that. And I'm holding this all kind of tight. I know you can't really tell from camera just how much I'm putting into this. But I got to sneeze. Whew, okay. We'll see if that sneeze goes away or if it builds up and comes back. I apologize if I do end up sneezing. Yeah, it has gotten really dry here, and my allergies started kicking up. I got sick uh, about a month and a half ago or so. I haven't made videos in a while, and I caught a cold. I lost my voice, and I just couldn't make videos because I couldn't talk. And okay, so see how we got this lined up right here? See the bottom? The bottom's a little off, but our heart wasn't drawn the same on both sides. So that's why I always say pick your best side and then line it up there, because your other side, it can be quite comical sometimes. And then I'm going to show you how much taller.
Music is one of the best ways to express your feelings. That's why today we're going to do something. We gotta make it more distorted with some amps to make it really feel like a guitar. We keep stacking guitars because life is tough. Alright, let's do the bass. To make room for the bass, we gotta cut the lows. So we're gonna do a 40 Hz. If you can't hear the difference, it's because you're on the phone and not using a headset. Hold on, let me stack another one. You know what I realized? I don't even know if these keys are actually playable on the guitar. Like, do people actually put their finger right here? I don't know, but it sounds good. I need like a nostalgic lead, something that's gonna bring me back in time. To the good old days when I had no stress. I was playing Minecraft, Black Ops 2. Hey, we needed another one. Hold on. There's too much guitar going on, so I'm gonna add some different sound. What samples do I want? I want sad and melodic stuff that will make me think about life. Alright, I found these. Hold on. This is beautiful. Alright, now for the best. Hold on. You gotta make it feel a little more real, You gotta make the impact go crazy. Alright, we got the intro, we got the beat, and we got a little song. Now it's time to put all my insecurities and sufferings into the song. Alright, I gotta go to my closet for this one. Alright. Before listening, if you like co-producer, make sure to check out the link in the description. You can get 7 days for free and 50% off, so go check it out. If I could tell you from the
this peak is right here. That way this can be level. Okay. So now we're going to take 70-pound artificial sinew. This is a waxed polyester cord. And what this is going to do, so I always have a certain way I like to fold. So if you like to fold it that way, if you're right-handed, you may like it that way. I have more strength in my left arm, and I have more precision with my right hand. So I like to hold this with my right hand and pull with my left. I am semi-ambidextrous, maybe ambidextrous, I don't know. I use different sides for different things. I was taught to write with my right hand, so my writing and my drawings are typically right-handed, but I've noticed as I've been tie-dyeing, I've actually been drawing more with my left hand, so I can draw that other side of the shirt. So what I'm doing here, just pulling slightly snug. I'm not trying to pull it tight yet, because this will slip off if you do. You're probably going to need to pull this about 5 or 6 times on this first one, and then give it a nice good tug. Don't want it to break. I actually just heard it start to snap there. Then we're going to give this cut. Make sure to leave yourself enough so that you can grab this and pull to unwind it, because you don't want to cut that off. If you put a blade towards this to cut it, this is really tight, and it's very easy to cut the shirt, and you don't want that to happen. So now we're going to come over here. So now we're going to spread this back out. And so we're going to do the Rorschach scrunch to this. So we're going to scrunch all this up. Give it a nice good squeeze. I'm going to come over here and do the same to the bottom part of the shirt. That's the sleeve. This is the bottom. And we're going to scrunch it all in together. Squeeze down as we're squeezing. That way, when I let go here, it's going to mostly hold its shape. It'll slowly start to spring open, but is there long enough to start slipping some rubber bands on? So you want this to stay just like this. Try to put even tension all the way around this. If you put uneven tension with rubber bands, one spot will start to collapse on itself, and you just kind of have a mess to deal with. And so, let's see. I think to do the middle, let's try something here. Okay. Since we can't put one directly across, we're putting one there to there, but I'm also putting one over here, here to here. So what that's going to do is that's going to bring even pressure going in this way. We're also going to put one out here and one over here. And it looks like we're going to need one more, or 2 more. So this corner to this corner. Move this up a little bit. And then this corner to this corner. Just like that. And this, sometimes I rubber band the hearts, sometimes I don't. So we're going to do, so I decided to squeeze some of that in there. Now I'm going to rubber band it. So let's see, how do I do this usually? I think I go this way and across, and then fold, and then one more going all the way over. There we go. That way it holds this in that way. There's different ways to do this, but with the way that I'm going to be adding the color, that works well. So we're going to go here, pull that out of there. And there's our heart. So we got the full color spectrum right here and some black. And the first thing we're going to do with this, one thing that I like to do is, so we're going to put our border, we're going to use some black for our border. And so we'll just put a little bit at a time on here so that it soaks in. We don't want it to spread too far. And I'm doing this on the outside of the heart. So this right here is our heart, and then the outside. So we're not going to make this go all the way through. We're going to put a decent amount, but it's only going to be dyed on half. Then we're going to flip it over. And instead of dyeing the outside, we're going to dye the inside. And what this is going to do is it's going to make a zigzag pattern around the heart that kind of looks like a zipper. And so it gives more detail, more of that tie-dye look rather than just a bold heart on it. But if you just want it to be a bold heart with a bold line, put your black on the same side. There's so many different possibilities of doing this. It's never one way. It's like, yeah, there's one way to do a certain thing, but like, why do we need to all do the same thing? We can do the same pattern. I mean, there's only so many patterns that can be made, and then everyone has their own variants of that pattern based off of how they draw, how they tie, all different kind of things. And so from here, we're gonna do. I always do the rainbow that's on here. So we're gonna do, yeah, with this full color spectrum. I'm gonna start with purple on the top, and then we're gonna shift down to fuchsia. So I'm just gonna work my way left on the line. I'm gonna work my way to the right, starting on the left here. Just a little bit, just enough to get on there, overlap the other color, because if you put too much dye on it, it'll spread to the sides faster than you want it. Because if you want it to go down, you gotta give it time. You need to come through and add these other colors in here first, so that the colors don't spread to the side any farther.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make one.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Books here an app.
A workflow manager that
Tracks who still owes for the group lunch.
Trash duty schedule. Since no one seems to care.
just built a
I just
performance
created a goal
manager.
tracking system.
We built the same thing, didn't we?
Yep.
Did this thing manage contact?
I want to animate this graph.
Create a party planner.
Profesor de Español.
An inter-office dating app. For dogs. For office dogs. You know what I mean?
Save time with the 3 2 1s of Xero by managing bills. 3. See your overview of payments due and payments made. 2. See all your bills in one place and track their status. And 1. Add your planned payment dates. Bills managed like a pro. Try Xero free today.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just doing little bits. And that one color before this looks pretty green. It's a teal that it kind of washes out a little turquoise-ish. So I've been making my own teals and turquoises because my blue dye that I use is labeled turquoise, but it's like pure turquoise. And so like the turquoise that we know has just a slight little green in it. Some of them are more green than others. And what I've learned, that green comes from the iron that was around when it formed. And so when there's more iron around, it turns more green. I think that's its form of oxidation. And so, in order to get pure turquoise, it has to form without any iron around, either no iron around or uh, in an area where it can't oxidize. I'm not really 100% sure on how it works, but so whenever you see like super blue turquoise, like the stone turquoise, and it looks really blue, uh, that could be pure turquoise. It could be very expensive, or it could be fake. So a lot of times, those pure blue turquoises, they're just a plastic or some other. They may even use another kind of um, rock for it. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't really know all too much. I carry a piece of turquoise on me. I carry two pieces of turquoise on me. Let's see if it's in that. They're over there. Be right back. So right here, and I carry these pieces of turquoise. So this is technically turquoise too, and that is turquoise. So you can see how blue this is, and then this is a red turquoise, and then this is silver. This is a keychain that was given to me from my grandfather after he passed, and so it was his. So actually, technically, he didn't give it to me. I got it from the family after he passed. I got a bit of his jewelry, and I got some of his art supplies. Uh, so they thought that I would enjoy them the most, and so I carry my grandpa in my pocket with me every single day. It's been a few years since he passed. I miss him. And when I was younger, I used to go stay with my other grandparents, and that grandpa has passed as well. That grandma is still here, and I see her every once in a while. She lives in Houston. She's not too far. She has to live in a home. She can't take care of herself, and she has fallen a couple times. So we need her to be taken care of. She was staying at the house, and I was cooking for her and helping her out a little bit, and it was just got to be a little too much. I um, could not take care of someone every day. Couldn't cook every day. I'm not there every day, and I don't have kids. There's partially a reason why I don't have kids. Like wouldn't mind kids maybe, but right now I'm not in a position to be taking care of kids and taking care of an adult too. Just not necessarily what I signed up for. I was glad that I could help out, and I'm glad that she is being taken care of now. But yeah, um, I used to go stay with her and her husband, my other grandpa, in another state after I had moved here, and I would work on a raspberry farm, and it was fun. I got to do it the summer that I was 13 and the summer that I was 14.
myself some investment points. Welcome to the a bit more. I'm gonna jump the hill. God damn, this is scary. Just about to lay it down. Yeah. Just on a cross also too. Wind. And a 2. 1. And a 2. Is this 42,000? You took a London. Oh yeah. No, oh yeah. U-shapes. There's so many. Yeah. I have to see sometimes. This is baseline. This is, I'm confused my brain a little bit. I'm gonna go into and that's something in. Move that down anyway. Maybe change that lighter. Now I'm trying to do some around like that. This intent, the seat is the club and this is the logo. I'm gonna go into the but when you put this, you're gonna do that. So you're gonna have to come down. Besides, you're gonna have to loop around. Just sort of move it. And then we're just gonna come back in. Sort of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it may look different at the moment, but I fold it and add a little bit of this extra stuff. Yeah, that's how to explain. Can't be too complicated, right? Okay. Now I need to flick out here. There I go. look a bit silly, but trust the process and it will come out right. With this right, you can really pull in tight. That's the best way to do it. Especially if you want to get that picture out. All this needs to be this is a tight up and be fine. That's what I'm trying to do. No, don't break. Listen to me. Just Dave grabbed it. Loose. No. Because if I lose it, to restart, I don't want to restart. How epic that was. To precisely grab that. Hopefully I can keep that where I want it. may seem a bit random there, but the idea is going to be really bury that. In itself, I'm not going to be able to. First, we just need to keep that closed. Within itself. Because a lot of it's to do with how we're going to close too. And we just need a little tiny U-shape down here in the corner. This on itself. Just a tiny, little tiny U-shape on itself. Where the line is? What? Oh, come on. quickly copy this and go up and back down. Maybe a little complicated, but in reality, all we're ready to do is folding the shirt up and then tying it. Just to the point. See, what's this style? So I can't talk on doing this, I'm just gonna keep trying. And there goes the cat. Ruining my artwork. See, I marked it across because this is about where we want to start. Yeah, I thought so. So the end's there, right? No, it's gonna start about there. It goes up. Yeah, it's basically gonna be lid. I never my lid went for that. Oh, there it is. So you grab those pieces. Specific spots. It'll work out. And now just make sure I fold this all the way over to the centers. I know it's so quiet, but inside, trust me, it'd be worth it. Come on. Excuse me. And these, when we put it starts right, just sort of go around. On the tip of the shit aside and bomb the rest of this sort of hiding. So with all this, it's going to cover this. The edge of the shirt. Please say that. Stay on top anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, can you just... Oh. So, can you just buzz off? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, I have to bury this as much as possible. Oh my god, this is time. The idea is to bit. Well, we don't really want the dye to get into it at all, and if it does, we want it to, the rubber bands to, you know, keep as much of it out as possible. Because we want that white underneath. Whatever. Yeah. This is the mushroom head. We're using that just to throw that on